Last night, after weeks of long and difficult negotiations over our national budget, leaders of both parties.
2011年4月9日，就在截止日期前的几个小时，民主和共和两党结束了这场可能会导致政府停摆的2011年财政年度的预算之争。可是，华盛顿特区居民乔什·伯奇琢磨的是另一件事。
In 2011, the President of the United States used the District of Columbia's budget as a bargaining chip. For me, it sort of flipped a switch in my head and in my heart that said, politicians of both parties are going to use the district as a bargaining chip until we stand up for ourselves.
乔什·伯奇在华盛顿特区从事河流生态复原工作。他在华盛顿出生、成长、工作、成家。他所在的布鲁克兰社区离国会山不到8公里，是华盛顿市的传统居民区。2011年，在乔什·伯奇的呼吁下，布鲁克兰社区居民委员会开始推广华盛顿建州的倡议，成立华盛顿建州社区联合会。这个社区团体组织松散，经过4年的努力，他们已经有大约500个成员。
We all pay federal taxes, but we get no representation in Congress. So statehood would give us 2 senators and 1 representative in the House of Representatives. So it would give us equal representation in our national legislature in Congress. But also what it would do is it would free our local laws and our budget from congressional control. Back in the 1800s, this used to be
华盛顿建州不是乔什·伯奇的首创，支持者为建州法案已经努力10几年。在乔什·伯奇在自己的社区里为这个倡议奔走的第4年，也就是2014年9月份，国会参议院头一次就这个法案举行了听证会。总部设在华盛顿的公共政策研究机构加图研究所的副主席、法律专家罗杰·普朗先生参加了当时的辩论。
This issue has come before Congress more than once, and it has failed every time. So the fact is that when you live in the district, you know that you will not have the same voting rights that others will have in other states. If you really want it that seriously, you can always move out of the district or not move here in the first place.
对于华盛顿建州的支持者，尤其是华盛顿土生土长的本地人来说，这并不是一个简单的去还是留的选择题。问题的关键是代表权。2015年底，乔什·伯奇在社区居民迪顿·帕夏的酒吧里举办了一场有关华盛顿建州的冷知识竞赛。华盛顿特区在国会里并无投票权的众议员诺顿女士、华盛顿市议员格鲁索先生和麦克达菲先生担任出题人。酒吧老板迪顿·帕夏举了2个例子，说明他住在一个没有代表权的城市里的感受。
We voted to pass the marijuana legislation, but there was also a big deal because Congress would not approve it and believe the U.S. is going to go to war, and they have to vote in Congress. D.C. has no right to vote whether or not anyone that lives in D.C. goes to war.
没有代表权就没有发言权，没有发言权就更没有决定权。
Our country was founded pretty much on the slogan, no taxation without representation, because as a colony of England at the time, our founders were frustrated that they had to pay taxes to the King of England, but had no representation in the English Parliament. We are the uncompleted component of the American Revolution, I should say.
正像乔什·伯奇所说，这种交税却不能投票的现象，真的是美国独立革命的后遗症吗？
Voting is a political right. It's not a natural right. For example, for most of our history, you had to be 21 years old to vote. Now it's 18. That was a political decision. Taxation is a political issue as well.
罗杰·普朗认为， 公民有权向政府提出诉求，可是当一个问题在政治和法律层面上被讨论的时候，评判它的标准就是政治考量和法律条文。人情在这里没有说服力。
If Congress were to vote for something like a 51st state, that decision would be challenged in court. At that point, we would turn to the legal and constitutional questions. But you look at the rest of the country, and there's no interest whatsoever. 2 people, 2 senators, showed up for those hearings.
罗杰·普朗认为，在相当长一段时间里，华盛顿建州法案不会被国会认可并通过。
Finally, there are all kinds of practical reasons. We don't have city-states in the United States. And on the other hand, there would be these mutual dependencies, federal government on the state.
尽管这样，乔什·伯奇和他的同伴们不会停止努力。
When our country started, the only people who could vote were white men who owned property who were over the age of 21. And that's what American democracy started with. You know, when my children turn 18, I want them to have somebody to vote for in our national legislature.
Anybody want to adopt somebody on their team?